You may not feel it right away, but every late-night bite after 8 p.m. is quietly working against your body. Imagine your heart, your brain, your metabolism struggling through the night instead of resting. Imagine waking up feeling heavier, slower, and more tired day after day without knowing why. Doctors have observed that eating late damages seniors' health in ways most people never suspect. Today, we'll uncover the real reasons why those innocent late-night snacks could be quietly stealing your energy, weakening your heart, and shortening your healthy years, and what you can do to protect yourself starting tonight. If you care about protecting your heart, your memory, and your future, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. Together, we can build a stronger, healthier, and more vibrant life after 60, one smart choice at a time. Your best days are still ahead. Let's protect them. After 60, the body's metabolism naturally slows down at night, and this small shift holds bigger consequences than most people realize. Doctors have observed that when seniors eat late, especially after 8 p.m., the body struggles to process food the way it did years earlier. Studies show that instead of burning the calories for energy, the body is much more likely to store them as fat. Over time, this quiet shift leads to weight gain, sluggishness, and deeper feelings of tiredness that creep into everyday life. Experts explain that metabolism is like the engine that powers every cell in the body. During the day, when you're active and alert, the engine runs faster. Food is quickly turned into energy to fuel movement, thinking, and healing. But at night, the body shifts into a slower gear. The natural rhythm of hormones like insulin and melatonin signal the body to rest, not digest heavy meals. Eating during this slow period confuses the system, forcing it to work against its own natural clock. Doctors warn that seniors are especially vulnerable because aging naturally lowers muscle mass. Muscle is what keeps metabolism strong. When muscle decreases, the body burns fewer calories at rest. Combine that with eating late at night and you create the perfect storm for weight gain that feels impossible to fight. Seniors often notice that even small late-night snacks seem to stick around their waistline far longer than before. Research shows that the weight gained from late-night eating is not just cosmetic. Experts explain that extra fat, especially around the belly, triggers silent inflammation throughout the body. This hidden inflammation weakens the heart, strains the joints, and damages blood vessels over time. Seniors who carry extra weight from late eating face higher risks of heart disease, diabetes, arthritis, and even memory problems. The effects are deep, slow, and deadly if left unchecked. Doctors have observed that eating late also causes blood, sugar, and insulin levels to rise at the worst possible time. At night, the body is less sensitive to insulin, the hormone that helps control blood sugar. When food is eaten late, especially heavy or sugary foods, blood sugar stays elevated longer. This damages delicate blood vessels in the brain, eyes, and kidneys, setting the stage for serious diseases without early warning signs. Experts stress that the effects of late-night eating are often invisible at first. You may not feel sick. You may even feel comforted by a small snack before bed. But night after night, the damage builds quietly. Seniors often report feeling heavier, slower, and more tired, without connecting it to when they eat. Morning fatigue, joint pain, swollen ankles, and memory slips can all trace back to the simple habit of eating after the body's engine has already begun shutting down for the night. Doctors explain that changing this habit can bring surprisingly fast rewards. When seniors move their meals earlier, allowing at least 2 to 3 hours before bedtime, the body gets the chance to burn energy properly, rest deeply, and heal overnight. Studies show that seniors who stop eating after 7 p.m. experience better sleep, improved weight control, stronger digestion, and clearer thinking. The body's natural healing rhythm is restored, like setting a broken clock back to its proper time. Experts emphasize that it's not just what you eat, it's when you eat. Choosing lighter dinners earlier in the evening and allowing the body time to wind down naturally supports every part of senior health. From the heart to the brain to the bones, seniors who align their eating with their natural body rhythms live longer, move easier, and enjoy brighter, more energetic days. Ignoring the body's nighttime slowdown is like trying to drive uphill with the brakes on. It burns energy inefficiently, strains the system, and leaves you feeling frustrated and weak. But honoring the body's natural pace by finishing meals earlier is a simple, powerful way to give yourself more energy, better moods, and stronger health every single day. You deserve to wake up feeling refreshed, not burdened. You deserve a body that supports your dreams and your independence, not one weighed down by hidden habits. Choosing to honor your body's natural rhythm is one of the greatest gifts you can give yourself, starting tonight. Every early meal, every smart choice, every gentle step forward is a promise of better mornings ahead, and you are worth every one of them. Poor blood sugar control at night is one of the most dangerous and invisible threats to a senior's health. Doctors have observed that after 60, the body's ability to manage blood sugar naturally weakens, especially in the evening. Studies show that late-night eating spikes blood sugar levels when the body is least prepared to handle it, quietly raising the risk of diabetes, heart problems, and morning exhaustion without warning. Experts explain that during the day, the body's insulin response is strong. Insulin is the hormone that helps move sugar from the blood into the cells, where it can be used for energy. But at night, the body's sensitivity to insulin drops sharply. When a senior eats after 8 p.m., especially foods high in carbohydrates or sugar, the body struggles to clear the sugar efficiently. Instead of being used, the sugar lingers in the blood, creating a toxic environment that damages tissues little by little. Doctors warn that these nighttime blood sugar spikes are not just a temporary issue. Research shows that repeated spikes can lead to insulin resistance, where the body stops responding to insulin properly. Over time, this silent process can push a senior toward full-blown type 2 diabetes, even if they never had it before. Seniors often do not feel the damage happening inside. There may be no pain, no dizziness, no clear early symptoms, just a growing sense of tiredness and heaviness that worsens over months and years. Experts have observed that late-night blood sugar spikes also disrupt the body's natural healing during sleep. Normally, nighttime is when the body focuses on repair, healing tissues, clearing out toxins, restoring energy for the next day. But when blood sugar is high, these processes are interrupted. Inflammation rises, healing slows. Seniors who experience regular blood sugar disruptions at night often report waking up feeling unrefreshed, stiff, foggy, and emotionally drained. Research shows that high nighttime blood sugar damages the delicate blood vessels that feed the eyes, kidneys, and brain. Doctors explain that this is why seniors with poor nighttime blood sugar control face higher risks of vision loss, kidney disease, memory problems, and even heart attacks. Every late-night snack becomes a silent assault on the body's most vulnerable systems. Experts also stress that poor blood sugar control makes it harder to sleep deeply. Seniors may wake up more often during the night, toss and turn, or experience night sweats without understanding why. Without deep, restful sleep, the brain cannot organize memories, muscles cannot fully relax, and the heart cannot recover from the stresses of the day. The result is a cycle of deepening exhaustion, mood swings, and mental decline that feels harder and harder to break. Doctors have observed that many seniors who shift their eating habits earlier, finishing dinner by 6 p.m. or 7 p.m., see rapid improvements in their health. Studies show that fasting overnight, even for 10 to 12 hours, helps the body reset blood sugar levels, lower inflammation, and strengthen the immune system. Seniors who avoid eating after dark often experience brighter moods, clearer thinking, stronger energy, and more restful sleep within just a few weeks. Experts explain that small changes can make a big difference. Choosing to close the kitchen after dinner, replacing late-night cravings with herbal tea or water, and giving the body the time it needs to heal overnight protects the heart, the mind, and the future. Every hour the body spends in a healthy fasting state is like medicine for the aging cells, offering repair, strength, and renewal from the inside out. Ignoring blood sugar control at night allows quiet, invisible damage to build day after day. But listening to the body's natural rhythms, eating when the body is ready and resting when it needs to heal, is a gift of strength, clarity, and hope that lasts for years to come. You deserve to wake up with energy in your steps, light in your heart, and confidence in your future. Your body is ready to protect you, to heal you, and to carry you into brighter, healthier days. All it needs is your care, your attention, and your love, starting tonight, with one wise choice at a time. Late-night eating can quietly trigger one of the most uncomfortable and dangerous problems for seniors: acid reflux and poor digestion. Doctors have observed that lying down after eating late slows digestion to a crawl and increases the risk of acid backing up into the esophagus. Studies show that over time, this not only leads to nightly heartburn, but can cause lasting damage to the delicate tissues of the throat and increase the risk of serious disease. Experts explain that digestion naturally slows at night. When the body is preparing for sleep, it shifts energy away from the stomach and intestines toward healing and rest. Eating after 8 p.m. forces the digestive system to work against its natural clock. Food sits longer in the stomach, creating pressure that pushes acid upward. When seniors lie down shortly after a late meal, gravity no longer helps keep the acid contained. Instead, it flows backward into the esophagus, causing burning pain, coughing, a bitter taste in the mouth, and disrupted sleep. Doctors warn that chronic acid reflux, also known as gastroesophageal reflux disease, GERD, is not just painful. Over time, repeated exposure to stomach acid can scar and weaken the esophagus. Studies show that seniors with untreated reflux face a higher risk of esophageal strictures, where the throat narrows and swallowing becomes difficult. In more severe cases, long-term acid damage can even lead to a condition called Barrett's esophagus, which increases the risk of esophageal cancer. Experts have observed that many seniors who struggle with late-night heartburn do not realize the danger until more serious symptoms appear. The burning, the coughing, the hoarseness in the morning, all of these signs often get brushed off as part of aging. But doctors explain that they are warnings from the body, silent alarms asking for change before deeper harm is done. Research shows that poor nighttime digestion affects more than just the stomach. When acid reflux disrupts sleep, the body misses out on the critical deep stages of rest, where memory is organized, tissues are repaired, and energy is restored. Seniors who experience acid reflux at night often wake up feeling exhausted, sluggish, and emotionally worn down, even if they do not fully remember waking up during the night. Doctors emphasize that the position of the body during sleep matters. When lying flat, it is much easier for acid to flow backward. But the root cause often starts earlier, with the decision to eat heavy meals late in the evening. Experts explain that the closer a meal is to bedtime, the harder it is for the body to clear the stomach before lying down. Foods that are high in fat, sugar, or spice make the problem even worse by relaxing the muscle that normally keeps the stomach closed tightly. Seniors who routinely eat late and then lie down face a perfect storm: slow digestion, weak stomach, closure, and increased acid production. This combination can lead to more than discomfort. It can weaken the immune system, increase inflammation, and rob the body of the healing that deep sleep is meant to provide. The good news is that studies show simple changes can bring powerful relief. Finishing dinner at least 2 to 3 hours before bed gives the stomach time to empty and digestion to settle. Choosing lighter, smaller meals in the evening and avoiding foods that trigger reflux protects the esophagus and supports better sleep. Doctors have observed that seniors who make these small shifts often experience fewer nighttime symptoms, stronger mornings, sharper thinking, and better overall health. Experts stress that listening to the body's signals is vital. Heartburn is not just an inconvenience. It is the body's way of asking for kindness, for protection, for change. Ignoring it allows silent damage to creep deeper each night, stealing comfort, energy, and joy. But choosing to respond, choosing to align eating habits with the body's natural needs, is a powerful step toward healing. You deserve nights filled with peace, not pain. You deserve mornings where you feel strong, rested, and ready to embrace the day. Your body is wise. It knows when it is asking for help. And every small change you make today, every early meal, every kind choice, is a step toward preserving the health, happiness, and vibrant life that still belongs to you. Eating after 8 p.m. quietly disrupts one of the most important pillars of health for seniors: deep, healing sleep. Doctors have observed that when food is consumed late in the evening, the body's natural sleep rhythms are thrown off balance. Studies show that eating late not only shortens deep sleep stages but also blocks the brain's nightly healing process, speeding up memory loss, emotional fatigue, and physical weakness without clear warning signs. Experts explain that during deep sleep, the brain performs some of its most vital tasks. It clears away waste products, strengthens new memories, and repairs the tiny damages collected during the day. It is during these deep stages that the heart rate slows, the blood pressure drops, and the muscles fully relax. But when digestion is still active late into the night, the body struggles to shift into this healing mode. Instead of resting, it is forced to work, breaking down food, managing blood sugar, and dealing with the stress that digestion brings. Doctors warn that this hidden battle creates lighter, more fragmented sleep. Seniors who eat after 8 p.m. are much more likely to wake up several times during the night, even if they do not fully remember it. Research shows that these micro-awakenings prevent the brain from entering the deep, restorative stages of sleep needed for emotional stability and sharp thinking. Over time, this leads to mornings filled with grogginess, forgetfulness, and a quiet sadness that is hard to explain. Experts have observed that disrupted sleep due to late eating doesn't just affect the mind. It slowly weakens the immune system, making the body more vulnerable to infections. It raises inflammation throughout the body, fueling aches, pains, and chronic diseases. It even disrupts appetite hormones, creating a vicious cycle where poor sleep leads to stronger cravings for unhealthy foods the next day, setting seniors up for even more late-night eating and deeper exhaustion. Doctors explain that the relationship between late-night eating and emotional health is especially serious. Studies show that seniors who sleep poorly are at much greater risk for depression, anxiety, and loneliness. When the brain does not get the chance to fully reset during the night, emotional resilience crumbles. Little stresses feel heavier. Joy feels harder to reach. The world feels overwhelming instead of welcoming. Experts stress that the brain needs deep sleep just as much as the lungs need air and the heart needs blood. Without it, memory fades faster, confusion grows sharper, and emotional storms become harder to weather. Seniors who rob themselves of deep sleep night after night by eating too late are quietly weakening the very foundation of their independence and vitality. Doctors have observed that changing the timing of evening meals can bring powerful results. Seniors who finish eating by 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. often experience deeper, more restful sleep within a few weeks. Their brains have time to settle. Their bodies move into natural healing rhythms. Studies show that these seniors enjoy stronger memory, brighter moods, fewer aches, and more energy throughout the day. Experts explain that it is not just what you eat, but when you eat, that determines how well you sleep. Giving the body time to digest before bedtime allows the nervous system to shift gears from digestion to restoration. This gentle shift helps preserve memory, strengthen the heart, and protect the emotional resilience needed to face each new day with hope and strength. Ignoring disrupted sleep caused by late-night eating allows invisible damage to pile up night after night. But choosing to protect your sleep, choosing to honor your body's natural need for rest, is a gift that touches every part of your life, from your mind to your heart to your spirit. You deserve nights of deep, healing rest. You deserve mornings where the world feels bright and full of promise, not heavy with exhaustion. Your brain, your heart, your memories, and your future are worth protecting. And every smart choice you make today, every earlier dinner, every extra hour of deep sleep, is a promise of stronger, healthier, and more joyful days ahead. Late-night meals may seem harmless, but they place a hidden and dangerous strain on the heart, especially after 60. Doctors have observed that when seniors eat after 8 p.m., the cardiovascular system faces stress it was never designed to handle during the night. Studies show that late-night eating raises blood pressure, increases inflammation, and silently raises the risk of heart attacks and strokes, often without any clear early warning signs. Experts explain that the heart works on a daily rhythm, just like the rest of the body. During the day when you are active, your heart pumps harder to meet your needs. But at night it is supposed to slow down, to rest, and to repair. Late meals force the heart to stay in high gear when it should be relaxing. Instead of entering a state of healing, the heart keeps fighting to manage the surge of blood sugar, fat, and digestion happening late into the night. Doctors warn that this hidden strain raises nighttime blood pressure, a serious red flag for heart health. Normally, blood pressure drops by about 10% while sleeping. This gentle dip gives the heart and blood vessels a chance to recover. But when you eat late, especially heavy or salty foods, that dip often disappears. Studies show that seniors who experience high nighttime blood pressure are at a much greater risk for heart failure, kidney disease, and memory loss. Experts have observed that late-night eating also triggers inflammation throughout the blood vessels. Inflammation makes arteries stiffer, less flexible, and more prone to blockage. Over time, this silent damage can build up, leading to coronary artery disease, the most common cause of heart attacks among seniors. What feels like a peaceful late-night snack is often the beginning of years of hidden stress on the body's most vital organ. Research shows that seniors who eat their biggest meals late at night are far more likely to experience early signs of heart trouble such as chest discomfort, shortness of breath, fatigue, and swelling in the legs. But because these symptoms build gradually, they are often brushed aside as normal aging. Doctors explain that the real cause may be the body's quiet cry for rest, recovery, and a break from the stress of late digestion. Experts emphasize that it is not just what you eat, but when you eat that protects the heart. Giving the body time to fully digest before bedtime allows blood pressure to drop naturally, inflammation to ease, and the heart muscle to recover its strength. Seniors who eat earlier in the evening, with lighter, balanced meals, enjoy better heart rhythms, stronger blood vessels, and a much lower risk of serious cardiovascular events. Doctors have observed that making even small changes in evening habits can have profound effects. Studies show that seniors who consistently finish dinner by 7 p.m. or earlier have lower nighttime blood pressure, better cholesterol profiles, and stronger heart function. Their risk of nighttime cardiac stress drops dramatically. Their energy returns. Their mornings become lighter, more vibrant, and filled with renewed hope. Experts explain that protecting the heart is about protecting every part of life that matters: your independence, your laughter, your ability to share moments with those you love. Ignoring the silent strain of late-night eating allows invisible damage to spread day by day. But choosing to honor your body's need for rest and recovery is a promise of strength and resilience for the years ahead. Doctors stress that heart disease often gives no second chances. The first warning may be the last. That is why small daily habits matter so much. Every early meal, every smart choice, every quiet act of respect for your body's natural rhythm helps fortify the heart against the challenges of time. You deserve a heart that beats strong and steady. You deserve mornings filled with possibility, afternoons full of purpose, and evenings wrapped in peace, not weighed down by the hidden risks of old habits. Your heart has carried you through every joy, every sorrow, every step of your life. Now it asks for your kindness in return. Choose today to protect it. Choose today to eat in a way that lets your heart heal, rest, and grow stronger. Because every small act of care you give your heart today is an act of love for your future, and your future is still full of beautiful days waiting to be lived.